The script is really autobiographical. I tell people the script's kind of like my hope chest. I just kind of put everything in there that I believed in and cared about, and this is kind of what came out on the other end. I was raised by very strict Christians when I was a kid, so I wasn't allowed to read Stephen King. So I had to tear the covers off Christian books and glue them to Stephen King books so I could get away with reading them without getting busted. And I remember I hid his books in the box springs under my bed. My mom found them once, burned the stand in the fireplace. And I wrote King a letter when I was 12, and I was like, Mr. King, I want to be a writer when I grow up. I love your books so much. And I sent him like the first 3 Dark Tower books, hoping he'd sign them, which was like my world when I was a kid. And I knew he lived in Bangor, Maine, but I didn't have his address. So I just sent the box to Bangor, Maine. I came home from school a couple weeks later, and my dad was like, there's a box here from Stephen King. And he had written me this beautiful letter inside the front covers of each of the books, and just said wonderful things to me about writing and, that I should keep going and all that. And my parents were so moved that he took the time to do that they were like, it's cool, you can read Stephen King. So getting him in this was like, just a huge childhood dream. And Jennifer Connelly was the same way. I mean, she's been my favorite actress for so long, like years and years and years. So I tell people, I'm worried I'm going to get hit by a bus after this. It's like, I got Stephen King, I got Jennifer Connelly. Like, we got an original song from Bright Eyes yesterday. It was like my wife and I's favorite band for like a decade. So I don't have anything else really to do. I kind of like hit the mother load. So yeah, so I just got everything I wanted for this, and it's been going great so far. Tim Moore is the best DP you could possibly get. Yeah, it's been great. So the script is a lot, I based a lot of it on my parents' divorce. I was in love with a little girl in high school named Kate who had a drug problem. It's gonna put all these memories and things that happened to me in there and then just fictionalize them enough that people wouldn't watch it and be embarrassed. So that's kind of the gist of it, and how I got it to Judy. So I was with a small agency. They had had the script for a year. Sent it to a couple places, knew I wanted to direct it. I think that was like obviously a problem. And I was just kind of frustrated after a year, and I wrote letters to producers that I had known had worked with first-time directors, and Judy was one of them. And my agents had actually sold her Hysteria, but they never sent her my script. And I wrote her and just asked her to please read it, and like she loved it and said she wanted to do it, and it's just been snowballing ever since with the cast and everything. But it's been the craziest year of my life, definitely.